Hello guys, good morning everybody. I'm going to give you an update today. This is Traveling Eddie here on May 20th, 2021. It's in the morning, early morning right now. Sun is just coming up. It's an overcast day. Only yesterday we had one day of no rain. It was very sunny. It began like this and then it opened up around 8:30 a.m. or 9 a.m. But let's see, we've had constant rain since about April 5th, April 4th for these last 35 days. In 35 days, we've had only 5 days of no rain. So let me give you a quick travel update on Colombia here. This is the 22nd or 23rd day of continuous protest marches across the country. Medellín had 3 yesterday, as I told you in the video that I uploaded last night. It seems that the marches themselves went really uneventful for the general part. But I did see a video just a few minutes ago that has been circulating on social media, some videos, where on Calle Barranquilla Street, I think that's near Universidad de Antioquia in Medellín, there were clashes between the ESMAD and young people, some people, and they were attacking even one of the tanks, not army tanks, they call them tanks, but not military tanks. They're just vehicles that are armored, and they were throwing firebombs or whatever. So for you guys that are planning to come here, it's not really a good time to come if you don't want to be caught up in these things. But if you do come or you're already here, stay away from those points, those areas where they're marching. Yesterday, 2 of these groups convened in Parque de los Deseos, which is right there across the street from Empresas Públicas de Medellín, the building. Or where is Parque de los Deseos? I forget where it is, but it's right there, I think, near the government building and the local municipal building, state building and municipal. Parque de los Deseos. I always forget. So, on another piece of news, they had other little disturbances, minor disturbances at night, but the full reports haven't come out yet. It's still too early. It's only 10 minutes to 6 a.m. at this particular moment, or 5 to 6 in the morning right now. Colombia announced yesterday that the Colombian government had resolution 0667. They're going to open up the land borders, the maritime borders, and the river borders, meaning the water borders between Colombia and Peru, Colombia, Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil, and Colombia, Panama. So that they can start reactivating the local economy on both sides that depend on this. And this is part of a special agreement that they had with the native people of Nariño. That is a department in Colombia, state, but they call it department here. El Departamento de Nariño. Decidieron abrir, it was un acuerdo, an agreement that the government had with the native people of that area, the indigenous people, the Indian people, if you want to call it Indians, but the native people. And they say they're studying, and it's going to happen on June 1st. This is going to be reopened. And why is this important? In addition to what I just said about reactivating the local economies there that depend, the border economies, about doing land transportation of products across the border both ways in all these different countries with Colombia. It's because also it's important for the travelers that have been traveling around South America and got stuck in Colombia. They were traveling in their cars, in their road vehicles, cars or vehicles turned into little mini houses, like with a little bed in the back and everything. And I met some of those people from Argentina, from Mexico, and they've been stranded here since March 23rd of last year, well over a year, and they couldn't leave. Some people decided to leave their cars and leave it at some parking space or just abandon their vehicles when the country opened up in September, October of last year, and flew back to their countries, and they abandoned their vehicles. Or they found some nice people here in Colombia that they could leave their vehicles at a country house and everything, and the people would not charge them, just leave it there, turn it on, and then they say they would come back when Colombia would open the land borders. And so this is why it's important, because some of these people have been stuck here from different countries from around the world. And I met them at Parque Floresta in Medellín, which is a type of dry port in Colombia, the only one unique, where people from other countries come in their cars, not backpackers, but in their cars, from Mexico, from Brazil, Argentina, whatever, and they travel through the Americas here, and they're finally able to go back home or continue their journey north or south, and that's what's happening. That's why it's important So please stay tuned for more information that I can give you or anybody can give you. But if you do come, ask the people where you're staying, whether it be an Airbnb or a hotel or something. Ask the locals, where should you not go? Because there are protest marches happening every day. And if you don't want to be caught up in that scary situation, know where you're standing and know where to go and know where not to go. Take care.